Well, it is not like the quest only has negatives, and the reward for completing it is a job-related skill. Sejun is too terrified to read that part, but apparently not enough to take the unfair treatment sitting down. He lashes at the manager for this blackmail, but he can't risk death for the sake of justice. He quickly folds and hands over the blue cherry tomato to the tower manager and immediately receives his reward. Sejun opens the reward to find that it is a level 1 skill called sowing, that slightly increases the chance of germination of the seeds he plants. He is disappointed by such a lame skill, but unfortunately, that is how one starts the journey of becoming a farmer. After that, Sejun heads over to the pond and hunts some fish to get 2 experience points from each kill. Well, thanks to that, he reaches level 2 inches a few days and also gets a lot of protein for himself and the rabbit family. Speaking of the rabbits, now that Sejun can see information about the things in the tower, he finds that they are actually a monster species called farmer white rabbits. Next, he goes to harvest the ripe cherry tomatoes, and he is really thrilled to harvest the first batch of his crop. As he nervously plucks the first tomato, he gets 10 EXP from it. However, the surprising part is that they are normal tomatoes but magic cherry tomatoes that temporarily boost mana as well as burn 10 grams of fat on eating them. Sejun plucks some more tomatoes to see if all of them are magical, and he finds that only the ones that are well ripe are considered magical tomatoes, and those that are unripe are normal tomatoes. He finds that a little tricky, but harvests all the ripe tomatoes he can find and quickly reaches level 4. After that, Sejun decides to taste the cherry tomatoes, but the rabbit family gets angry at this selfish jerk for not even thinking about them. Sejun immediately shares the tomatoes with them, and as he pops one, he feels fireworks in his mouth. Anyway, once they are done eating, the rabbits store the tomatoes safely while Sejun goes to sleep, but the tower manager disturbs him with a quest, asking for 100 cherry tomatoes in exchange of a reward, with the penalty being death as usual. Sejun immediately complies with the quest, getting a skill called Harvest that automatically turns slightly underripe or overripe fruits to perfect condition. Thanks to that, he levels up quickly, but another thing levels up alongside him, which is the tower manager's greed. The manager keeps demanding more and more cherry tomatoes by threatening Sejun with death, but when they demand 500 cherry tomatoes with no rewards at all, he finally snaps. This time, he stands up against the tower manager, boldly telling them that he is not going to accept their tyranny any further.